Oh, this is bad. Really bad. What should I do now? Hi entrepreneurs, I'm Vicky Brown, and you're in the right place if you want to engage your team, boost your business, and grow your leadership muscle. So, let's talk about what to do when things go wrong with a client. Oh, not just a little wrong, but really wrong. The kind of wrong where you're getting angry calls, where trust is damaged, and where you're wondering how to move forward. So first, take a deep breath. This happens to every business owner. What separates successful leaders from the rest is how they handle these moments. And today I'm going to walk you through a structured approach to turn these crises into opportunities for growth for you and your team. You see, it all rests on doing a good, thorough post-mortem. When things happen, do you just fix that particular situation and move on? Well, I'm telling you, if that's your approach, you can believe that's just a temporary fix. You see, you have to examine what happened, what went wrong, before you can fix it in a way that it stays fixed. So a post-mortem is just the thing. In business, a post-mortem is a meeting that happens after a project or incident where you can evaluate what went well and what can be improved. And remember, an effective post-mortem's goal is to learn and improve, not assign blame. So now that you know what it is and why you need to do one, here's an easy 5-step framework that you can use to walk your team through a post-mortem. The first critical step is establishing what actually happened. Not what you think happened, not what you hope happened, but the actual sequence of events. So pull out your calendar, your email trails, your meeting notes, and document everything chronologically. When did the first signs of trouble appear? What decisions were made? What was communicated and to whom? And most importantly, identify the point where expectations began to diverge. You see, there's always a moment where what the client expected and what was delivered started to separate. That's your first golden nugget of learning. Next, we need to conduct a gap analysis. Now, I know that sounds very MBA, but actually it's just about where we get brutally honest about the difference between the expected and the actual outcomes. What did your client expect? What did the team expect? Why were those expectations different? Look for the gaps in processes, in communication, in protocols. Maybe you assumed weekly updates were sufficient, but your client needed daily touch points. These gaps aren't failures. They're opportunities to build a better mousetrap. The third step is an impact assessment. Again, another MBA type term that simply means, how did the situation land? You need to understand the ripple effects of what happened. Start with your client relationship. What's the immediate damage? How might this affect long-term trust? But don't stop there. Look at your business operations. Did this situation reveal inefficiencies in how you allocate resources? Are there scalability issues that need addressing? These type of insights are crazy valuable for making sure you can prevent future problems. Okay, now comes the root cause analysis. Now, this is where so many leaders stumble because we love to stop at surface level issues. Oh, it seems like it was this or that. Okay, we'll fix this or that. But what if it wasn't? What if that's just what it appears to be on the surface? You've got to dig deeper. Look at the communication piece. Was the information flowing freely and was it effective? What about that old demon, expectations? Were they clearly set? Take a close look at your processes. Are the handoff points clearly defined? How does your team make decisions? And most importantly, take a look in the mirror. Assess the leadership factors. How effective is your delegation? What support structures exist for your team? Are there mentoring needs that maybe aren't being met? And the final step is developing your action plan. Now, this plan needs to operate on 3 levels: immediate, short-term, and long-term. Immediate actions focus on damage control. How do you repair the client relationship? What process adjustments need to happen right now? The short-term improvements might include implementing training programs or new communication or new protocols. And then there's the all-important long-term changes. They're generally strategic. Things like developing your team, refining your client management framework, and evolving your leadership approach. Now here's the thing that makes this framework so powerful. It focuses on situation, systems, and processes, not individuals. You and I both know that when things go wrong, it's tempting to look for someone to blame. But you've got to resist that urge. Instead, look for ways your systems failed your people. Maybe your onboarding process didn't set clear expectations. Perhaps your communication protocols weren't robust enough. Don't fret. These are all fixable problems. And once you come up with the ultimate fix, remember that implementation is crucial. Each action item needs an owner and a deadline. Schedule regular check-ins to review progress. And be flexible. You'll have to be open to adjusting your approach based on the feedback you get and the results. Remember, this isn't a one-time fix. It's an ongoing process of refinement and improvement. Like I said earlier, the goal isn't just to solve the immediate problem. It's to build a stronger, more resilient business. Every crisis is an opportunity to improve your systems and strengthen your team. And as a bonus, you can become a better leader. And the most important thing to remember, don't take it personally. Yes, it feels personal when a client is upset. And yes, it's stressful when things go wrong. But view it as feedback about your systems, not a judgment of your worth as a leader or business owner. Your response to crisis moments defines your leadership journey. Your team is watching. And when they see you follow a reasoned, structured approach, they'll feel a lot more grounded and like they're being led by someone who knows what they're doing. Because they are. So take this framework, adapt it to your business, and use it to build stronger relationships with both your clients and your team. And remember, every successful business owner has faced these moments, but the difference is in how you respond. Well, now you have the tools to respond effectively, systematically, and professionally. So let's turn those crisis moments into a catalyst for growth. If you found this information helpful, please subscribe and share. And remember, your inspired leadership is the secret sauce to having a high-performance team and a wildly successful business you'll love. I'll see you next time on Leader's Journey.